All right, so get this. We're diving into VeChain and Polkadot today.
Okay.
But there's a twist.
A twist.
We're also looking at this AI crypto that's supposedly up like 410% since launch.
Oh, wow. 410%. That's
crazy, right?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
So our roadmap for this deep dive is this article from trcrypto.news.
Okay.
It's called VeChain and Polkadot positioned to rally alongside AI crypto, up 410%.
Mm-hmm.
And it was published today, November 10th, 2024.
Right.
So the big question is, are VeChain and Polkadot going to ride this AI wave?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Exactly.
The article actually doesn't even name this AI crypto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to, create some buzz, get people guessing.
Nice little crypto mystery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even without a name, I mean, a 410% surge that's definitely something.
For sure. It makes you wonder what's driving that kind of growth.
Yeah, definitely makes you think there's something big happening with AI and crypto.
Totally. And speaking of big, the article does mention this platform called CYBRO.
Right, CYBRO.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've come across it.
What is that all about?
So CYBRO is a DeFi platform.
Okay.
Which basically means it's all about like bringing traditional financial tools like lending and borrowing to the blockchain, but without the banks.
Gotcha.
And the interesting thing here is that CYBRO is built on what's called the Blast blockchain.
Blast blockchain.
Yeah, that's the kind of playing field for this particular project.
Interesting. So that's where it lives.
Exactly.
And they're doing well, right?
Yeah, they're not messing around.
I read that their pre-sale, it brought in over $4 million.
Yeah, that's a pretty serious chunk of change.
It is.
And that's got to be a sign that, some pretty big players, some of those crypto whales, they see something in CYBRO.
For sure.
And when you look at some of the features, it's kind of easy to see why.
Like what?
Well, they've got this referral program that gives out weekly USDT rewards.
Okay.
They have a point system, so you can get exclusive airdrops.
Uh-huh.
And then they have these things called DeFi vaults.
DeFi vaults?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like they've built this system designed to, pull people in and hopefully drive up the value of the platform.
Smart, very smart.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of value, let's shift gears a bit and talk about VeChain.
Okay, VeChain.
So, unlike some cryptocurrencies that are, just out there in the digital world,
right,
VeChain is actually being used to change things in the real world, especially with supply chain.
Yeah, that's VeChain's. That's their bread and butter.
It is.
They're all about using blockchain tech to, track goods from the very beginning, like the factory floor, all the way to like the customer's doorstep.
Wow.
So it's all about transparency, making sure that what you're buying, is the real deal, authentic.
Yeah, no knockoffs.
Exactly.
That's super interesting. And you know what else is interesting?
What's that?
VeChain's founder, Sunny Lu.
Oh yeah, Sunny Lu.
He's the ex-CIO of Louis Vuitton China. Yeah. Talk about like high fashion background for a blockchain pioneer, right?
That's a pretty interesting connection.
It is.
And it's no surprise that VeChain has partnered with some big names like PwC, Walmart China, BMW.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're definitely targeting industries that, really need that supply chain integrity,
Right, where it's essential.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got VeChain bringing blockchain into the real world, but then you've got Polkadot tackling this whole other challenge, connecting different blockchains together.
Right, Polkadot, they're ambitious.
Yeah.
They want to create what's called interoperability.
Interoperability.
Yeah, basically a seamless flow of data and assets between different blockchains, even ones that were, built to be completely separate.
It's like building bridges between like blockchain islands.
Exactly. Breaking down those walls.
And at that.
And they're doing it with this parachain architecture.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of technical, but basically imagine smaller specialized blockchains that connect to the main Polkadot network.
Okay, I think I'm following.
Yeah. And this is important because it solves a big problem for blockchain, which is scalability.
Scalability, right?
Yeah, unlike, Bitcoin or Ethereum, which can get bogged down when there are a ton of transactions happening.
Yeah, they get kind of slow.
Exactly. Polkadot's parachains, they let it handle a way higher throughput so it can process more transactions faster.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's more efficient.
Way more efficient.
Nice. And then there's the DOT token, right?
Right. DOT, that's Polkadot's own cryptocurrency.
So what's that all about?
Well, if you hold DOT, it gives you a say in how the network evolves, through governance rights.
Okay, so you have a voice.
You have a voice.
Cool.
And you can also stake your DOT to earn rewards by helping validate transactions.
Oh, nice. So you can make some passive income.
Exactly. It's all about incentivizing people to participate in the Polkadot ecosystem.
Very cool. Okay, so we've got CYBRO shaking things up in DeFi. We've got VeChain revolutionizing supply chains.
Yep.
And Polkadot building this like internet of blockchains.
A lot to take in.
It is. But where does this mysterious 410% AI crypto fit into all of this?
Right. That's the $1 million question.
It is.
And that's where the article gets really interesting.
What?
It predicts a big bull run in 2024.
Okay.
But it also suggests that VeChain and Polkadot, even though they're strong, they might not see that same explosive short-term growth as CYBRO.
So you're thinking maybe CYBRO is somehow connected to this unnamed AI crypto?
Maybe it's possible they're both riding the same wave of, investor excitement around AI.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's definitely something to consider.
Okay, well, let's dig a little deeper then.
Yeah.
This CYBRO platform, it's got some interesting features that might give us some clues.
Yeah.
They have this thing called an AI-powered yield aggregation engine.
Yield aggregation. Yep. That's a popular way to, put your crypto to work and make some passive income.
Right. But how does CYBRO use AI to take it to the next level?
Good question.
I'm all ears.
So typically yield aggregation involves, moving your assets between different lending and staking platforms.
Oh, okay.
Trying to, chase the best returns.
Gotcha.
And it can get pretty complicated, especially if you're managing a lot of capital.
Right. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it can be.
So I'm guessing this is where the AI comes in.
That's exactly it.
Is CYBRO using AI to automate all of that?
Yep, that's the idea.
So instead of me manually trying to find the best rates and move my crypto around, CYBRO's AI does all the heavy lifting for me.
Precisely. It's like having a robo-advisor, but for your DeFi investments.
Oh, I like that. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
And then on top of this AI-powered yield aggregation, they've got staking rewards and a cashback program.
They do.
It almost sounds too good to be true.
It does, doesn't it?
What's the catch?
Well, that's always the question, isn't it? High rewards, they usually come with higher risks.
Right. Makes sense.
We need to dig a bit deeper into how CYBRO's managing those risks.
Yeah.
And what kind of security measures they have in place.
Because if they're attracting all this attention, especially from those, crypto whales we talked about, it's going to be a target for hackers, right?
Oh, absolutely. Security it's paramount in the DeFi space.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we get too deep into the security rabbit hole, let's shift back to the article's main focus for a second.
Okay.
VeChain and Polkadot.
Right.
Remember, it says they're positioned to rally alongside this unnamed AI crypto.
Yeah, positioned to rally, but maybe not with the same explosive short-term gains.
Exactly. Right.
Okay.
So what makes them potentially less attractive to investors who are, looking for quick profits compared to this AI-powered DeFi platform?
Well, to understand that, we need to, really look at the specific characteristics of each project.
Okay.
And how they might play out in this coming bull run.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's going to be an interesting ride.
I think so too.
I'm excited to dive in.
Me too. We're about to uncover some hidden gems here, connect the dots in this ever-evolving world of crypto.
Can't wait.
So stay with us, because in part 2, we're going to dissect VeChain and Polkadot, explore their strengths, weaknesses, and how they might perform in this anticipated bull run.
Sounds good.
Buckle.
I'm ready. So are we ready to dig into VeChain and Polkadot?
Yeah, let's get down to business.
Okay.
I'm still kind of stuck on the article's claim that VeChain and Polkadot might not grow as fast as CYBRO, even with this bull run coming.
Right, that is interesting.
So let's start with VeChain.
Okay, VeChain. What could be holding it back?
Well, VeChain, they have a really solid foundation, right? Especially in supply chain management.
Yeah. But, they're focused on those enterprise solutions, those partnerships with big companies. And that could actually make it less appealing to those investors who are, looking for a quick buck.
So you're saying VeChain's success might depend on these big corporations adopting blockchain?
Exactly. It's a longer game.
Gotcha.
It's a different kind of investment compared to CYBRO, which is riding this wave of, hype and speculation in DeFi.
Right. VeChain's probably going to grow slower, maybe more steadily.
Yeah, more sustainably, but maybe not as explosive in the short term.
Okay, so it's like comparing investing in a solid, reliable company versus a super risky startup.
Exactly. Both have potential, but the timelines are different and the risks are different.
Makes sense.
Okay, so now let's talk Polkadot.
Okay, Polkadot, the blockchain connector.
The ambitious one, right? They want to connect all these different blockchains, which would be, revolutionary if they pull it off.
Yeah, that Internet of Blockchains thing. But why might Polkadot struggle to keep up with this AI crypto boom?
It's all about attracting developers, getting projects to build on their platform.
So even if their technology is amazing, it takes time to get everyone on board.
It's a process.
Okay.
Think of it like building a city.
Oh, okay.
You need to attract residents. You need to attract businesses to make it a success.
I get it.
And in the crypto world, everything moves so fast.
Right?
New trends, new projects popping up all the time.
But
Yeah, so building that kind of ecosystem, it takes time, it takes patience.
so Polkadot's making progress,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but it might just take a bit longer.
It might, especially compared to a project like CYBRO, which is, riding the DeFi wave right now.
Right. Riding that wave.
Taking advantage of the momentum.
Okay, so we've got VeChain and Polkadot, both with strong potential for the long haul, but maybe not the same quick gains as this AI-powered crypto.
Yeah.
Now, let's try to piece together what we know about this mystery project.
All right, the mystery project,
The article hinted at it leading this next generation of yield farming.
next generation.
Yeah.
Yield farming's been huge in DeFi lately.
It has.
And it seems like this AI crypto is taking it to a whole new level.
Yeah. Although, we are speculating a bit here.
We're connecting the dots based on what we have.
Right, gotta be careful.
Always.
But let's speculate for a minute.
Okay.
What could this next generation of yield farming even look like?
Well, imagine an AI platform that's not just automating yield aggregation.
Right, like CYBRO.
Right. But it's also using predictive modeling.
Predictive modeling.
Yeah. To anticipate those market shifts, and then it optimizes your portfolio in real time.
Whoa, hold on. So it's not just about finding the best yields now.
Nope.
It's about knowing where those yields will be in the future.
You got it.
That's crazy.
It's like having a crystal ball for the crypto market, but, with AI.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's the allure of AI, right?
It is.
It promises to unlock this level of sophistication in finance that we've never seen before.
Yeah, but AI can't predict everything, right?
Oh, of course not. There's always risk.
Especially with crypto.
Exactly.
It's so unpredictable.
But what AI can do is analyze patterns, identify correlations, make these probabilistic predictions based on what's happened in the past and what's happening right now.
So it's like supercharged technical analysis?
That's a good way to put it. And as this AI gets more data, it learns and gets better.
Right.
Its predictions get more accurate.
So it's like it's constantly evolving.
Exactly, like a self-learning financial advisor.
That's pretty mind-blowing.
It is. It's pretty amazing technology.
Okay, well, let's bring it back to this mystery AI crypto.
Back to the mystery.
We know it's built on the Blast blockchain.
Yeah,
And Blast is all about scalability and interoperability, right?
that's right.
So this AI platform is designed to handle a ton of transactions and easily work with other blockchains.
Exactly. It's not just about being smart. It's about being fast and connected.
Right, like a well-oiled machine.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're piecing things together.
We are.
We've got this AI platform using advanced predictions to optimize yield farming.
Uh-huh.
It's built on this super scalable, interoperable blockchain.
Yep.
And it's supposedly making crazy returns.
Sounds promising, but remember,
What?
we got to be a little skeptical.
Oh, right.
We're working with limited information here.
Sure.
The article doesn't give us the whole picture.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
There could be other things going on that we don't even know about.
That's true.
But you can't deny it. AI is becoming huge in the crypto world.
It is.
I mean, we're seeing it everywhere. Trading bots, market analysis, portfolio management.
Fraud detection even.
Yeah, it's all over the place. And as AI keeps getting better, we're going to see even more uses for it in the future.
It's going to be interesting to see where this all goes.
It is. The convergence of AI and blockchain, it has the potential to change everything, not just finance.
Right. So much potential.
It's exciting.
Right. So for our listener who's been with us this whole time, what's the big takeaway here?
I think the big takeaway is this. The crypto world is constantly changing.
Yeah.
New tech, new trends all the time, endless possibilities.
It's a wild ride.
It is.
Yeah.
But you got to be smart about it. Do your research.
Don't get caught up in the hype.
Exactly.
Okay, so we didn't solve the mystery of the AI crypto's name,
We didn't.
but we learned a lot about what makes it successful.
We did. We explored AI-powered yield aggregation, the importance of scalability, interoperability.
And that security is super important.
Absolutely crucial.
Okay, great.
This knowledge, it's going to help you navigate the crypto world.
It is.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to find the next big thing.
I like that.
It's a world full of opportunities.
That's the beauty of it. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. VeChain, Polkadot, CYBRO, and this unnamed AI crypto that's supposedly up 410%. It's been quite a ride.
It has. And, as we wrap up this deep dive, I think we need to address that elephant in the room.
The mysterious AI crypto?
Exactly. The article hinted at it being like the next generation of yield farming, but never actually named it.
Yeah, they left us hanging.
They did. But we've picked up some clues along the way. We explored AI-powered yield aggregation with CYBRO.
Right.
And we know this unnamed project is built on the Blast blockchain, which is all about scalability and interoperability.
Yeah, so if we put all those pieces together, we can start to see what this next generation of yield farming might look like.
Exactly. It's probably more than just automating, moving assets between different protocols.
Right. So if it's not just automating yield aggregation, what else could it be doing? The article mentioned leading the charge.
Okay, so here's where things get really interesting. Imagine an AI platform that can analyze tons of data market trends, on-chain metrics, social sentiment, basically everything, to predict which DeFi protocols are likely to have the best returns in the future.
So instead of just reacting to what's happening now, this AI is trying to predict what's going to happen next and get ahead of everyone else.
Exactly, like a chess grandmaster, thinking several moves ahead, anticipating their opponent's strategy, and positioning themselves for the win.
That's pretty impressive. But how does this AI actually know what moves to make? It can't predict the future with 100% accuracy, can it?
Of course not. There's always risk in investing, especially in the crypto world. But what AI can do is analyze patterns, find those connections, and make predictions based on historical data and current trends.
So it's kind of like really advanced technical analysis, but powered by AI.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. And as this AI gets more data and learns from its wins and losses, it gets better and better over time.
It's like a self-learning financial advisor that's constantly evolving.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And as this technology gets more sophisticated, it could completely change how we invest, not just in crypto, but in traditional markets too.
Wow, that's a big thought. Okay, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We still need to figure out what this unnamed AI crypto actually is.
Right, back to the mystery. We know it's built on the Blast blockchain, which we talked about earlier.
Right.
Blast is all about scalability and interoperability. So this AI platform is probably designed to handle a lot of transactions and work seamlessly with other blockchains.
So it's not just about being smart, it's about being fast and well connected to.
Exactly. Those are crucial factors for any DeFi platform that wants to grow and attract a lot of users.
Okay, so we've got this AI crypto platform that's potentially using advanced predictions to optimize yield farming. It's built on a blockchain that prioritizes scalability and interoperability, and it's supposedly generating incredible returns.
That's a compelling story, but we need to remember we're working with limited information. The article doesn't tell us everything.
Right.
There could be other factors at play that we don't know about.
Okay, good point. And even if this AI platform is as revolutionary as it sounds, there are always risks with new technology, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We talk about the potential for bias in the algorithms, the possibility of unexpected market events, and the constant threat of security breaches.
Right. Those are all important things to consider. But it's clear that AI is playing a bigger and bigger role in the crypto world. We're seeing it used for everything from trading bots and market analysis to portfolio management and fraud detection.
And as AI technology keeps advancing, we're going to see even more innovative applications emerge. The combination of AI and blockchain has the potential to transform not just finance, but many other aspects of our lives.
It's a really exciting time to be following this space. So for a listener who's been on this journey with us, what's the key takeaway?
I think the biggest takeaway is that the crypto world is always evolving. New technologies are emerging, new trends are developing, and the possibilities are endless.
It's a wild ride for sure, but you have to be smart about it. Do your research, understand the risks, and don't let the hype cloud your judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't figure out the exact name of that high-performing AI crypto, we learned a lot about the trends driving its success.
Yeah, we talked about AI-powered yield aggregation, the importance of scalability, and interoperability and why security is so crucial in DeFi.
Absolutely. That knowledge is going to be valuable as you navigate the world of crypto. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to discover the next big thing.
I like that. There's always something new to discover in this space. It's what keeps it so interesting.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
And to everyone listening, stay curious, keep exploring, and as always, happy investing.